What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video, we are going to talk about our event coming up on July 13th for Tunnel Towers, the Veteran Support Rally, and some other information that if you're a biker, you probably want to know.
All right, guys, so we've already updated you. We've put out a video previously about the update for the event. We were originally expected to be at the Moose Lodge in Mount Holly for the event portion of this, and where the poker run was going to end. Like we said in the last video about this, that's not happening anymore. We are starting and ending at Fielder. So if you're just getting this, you didn't see the last video, important information for you. The Moose Lodge is no longer a part of this. We won't be going there, won't be stopping there, the event won't be there. It's going to start and end at Fielder's. So the party portion of this, the event, the rally is going to be at Fielder's Pub in Hamilton, New Jersey. We can put the address for that in the description below, but if you Google it, it will come up right away. So we just wanted to make sure you guys got that if you didn't see the last video.
Yeah.
But there's a little more that we wanted to cover.
That being said, we're pretty pissed off. I mean, we don't do a lot of these type of videos on the channel. We've done some joking stuff about why you shouldn't go to Sturgis, and if you haven't seen that, well, unlike the 200,000 people who have seen it, you're missing out. But what got thrown at us was, as far as I'm concerned, completely unacceptable. We are, as of the recording of this video, less than a month. What are we,
23 days, I believe.
23 days out.
Just over 3 weeks out.
From, honestly, what is possibly one of the biggest motorcycle events that is going to be held in South Jersey since they canceled Road to the Shore. I mean, it is that kind of potential to be that big. And 23 days out, Moose International told us that they will not host the event. They took the venue from us. Yeah.
And I just want to preface this with saying the Mount Holly Moose Lodge has some people there that are good people. I know them. I'm friends with a lot of them. They're military vets. The president is a good dude. He did everything he could. They just got overruled by Moose International. How it even came up or how it even started, I don't know. I have my theories, but somehow the Moose International caught wind of the event and apparently felt that it was too much of a liability to have this many bikers on their property. Originally, when I started hearing wind about this, they said they had to go down to the police station and check some things out to make sure this was going to be okay. The president of the local Moose Lodge went to the township, talked to the police. Everything was fine. They didn't expect any problems. They didn't expect any 1% clubs or anything like that to even be there or associate with this. They don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They don't crash, veteran charity rallies or whatever.
Yeah.
Or poker runs. So it wasn't an issue. They told me everything was fine. I went in last night to hash out some details and pay them the balance of what we owed for the rental, and they threw this on me that they just got word yesterday. International said, not happening, can't happen, we're not allowed to have this event on their property, it's too much of a liability. They apparently have visions of 1,000 outlaw bikers on their property having brawls and shootouts and stuff. I don't know what it is that they think, but they flat out said no, and the guys there couldn't do anything about it. So got my refund and left there scrambling to find an alternate location.
We're moving on. So, and I'm sure, listen, I mean, Moose Club's been around, Moose International's been around since, I think, 1860-something. It was founded out in Illinois. They do a lot of good stuff. Don't get me wrong. They do a lot of good stuff for the kids. But their whole theory is, I think it's a heavy burden for one is lightened by the whole. Is lightened by the group? Is their theory.
Yeah, maybe.
And they're community based.
Yeah.
And this isn't a biker party we're having. This isn't some regular biker rally. We're trying to raise a substantial amount of money for veterans and for first responders, firemen, police officers that are in the community.
Yeah.
I mean, there is nothing more community-based than Tunnel to Towers. So, I mean, as Moose International,
I don't get it, man. It's very disappointing. The local president there is a vet, like I said, and he expressed to them this wasn't going to be an issue. This is for a great cause. This is for vets. half the freaking members there are probably vets, and it wasn't going to be a problem. They just weren't hearing it. So I'm super disappointed. As you know, I haven't been a member very long, but as a member, so can't see myself going back and supporting an organization that would do that to anybody last minute like that. Keep in mind, guys, I booked this with them over 6 months ago.
Yeah.
They had plenty of time to let us know that they had issues or problems with this, and they chose to wait till under a month when it, luckily for us, it wasn't a big issue because we did have a connection, but could have been a real problem trying to find a venue that was willing to do it on such short notice, such a big, potentially big event, such short notice. Places are booked up and things, and there's limited numbers of places that can do this in the first place.
And we have food trucks who've already paid their money to the city of Mount Holly. City of Mount Holly, which, another story, charges an exorbitant amount of money for a food truck to operate for a day. Or West Hampton.
Yeah.
$100 for a single day fire permit for a food truck. And several of our food trucks have paid this already.
Yeah.
So it's just...
It's crazy.
We've invested money in flyers that had the location
worthless
on it.
now. They have the wrong info on them.
So, I mean, there's been real fallout, not just us trying to get stuff out to change the venue location. And if we thought we had a lot of work to do before yesterday, well, now we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But I encourage you to give Moose International a call, 630-906-3658. You don't have to be indignant, but you can, express your displeasure over the fact that they canceled such a large charity event, basically because it was bikers.
Yeah, and I know some of our Discord members have already done it.
Yeah.
But feel free to reach out and just let them know that what they did wasn't cool and you're not happy with it, because we're not happy with it.
Yeah, no, and I mean, yeah, there's, like I said, you don't have to be indignant, you don't have to be crazy, but, if you're a vet, if you're a biker, and we know, as a biker, we've all been involved in charity events, charity runs, and everything.
And if you're thinking this and you're about to leave this in the comment below, don't bring up insurance issues, because we actually paid insurance. That was part of what we had to do.
Part of what we had to do.
We paid a rental fee and we paid extra for insurance. So,
yep.
I mean, they didn't really have any issues. If there was an issue, we were already agreed that we would handle it. As far as somebody maybe being belligerent or needing to get removed from the property, we would handle it. There was really no issue. They're just, I don't know, they just got scared and made a rash decision. And hopefully they pay for it. I know the local Moose that we were going to have this at was really looking forward to it. They were going to be selling the alcohol and the beer, and they were even going to be grilling some burgers and stuff for sale. And they have a hefty amount of money that they need to raise for brand new air conditioners in their facility, which now takes a hit, and they're not going to have this.
And honestly, this event probably would have paid for that.
It could have got them close. I know that. I mean, the alcohol sales would have stacked up quick if as many people show up as we think. So,
yeah.
It's a loss for them themselves. They kicked themselves in the butt just because they got scared. But like you said, we're moving on. We just wanted to put this out there because we are mad, and it's fresh for us. Like I said, fortunately, we were able to resolve the issue pretty quickly thanks to Fielders and Sam for helping and reaching out. So, again, come to Fielders on the July 13th. Help us raise a ton of money. Have a great time. There's going to be tons of vendors. I still got, we still got 50 plus vendors, 5 food trucks. We're going to have live music. We're going to do raffles and have a bike show, and it's going to be a great time because, you just roll with the punches sometimes.
Yep. Let's go. We got it figured out so far, so.
Yeah. So, again, give them a call, send them an email. Let them know what they did was a pretty crappy move, and then we'll move on. And whatever, if it hurts them, it hurts them. I think it's going to hurt them. So.
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to hurt our local.
It's going to hurt the local one, which they're connected to. So, but that's it. Again, July 13th, guys. You can pre-register for the poker run on baggersandbrews.com. I got a gnat in here. On baggersandbrews.com. There's a link for the event. Go to that, and there's a link to pre-register for it, so you don't have to worry about day of. And then we'll have you on a sheet. And 9 to 11 is registration at Fielders. You do the poker run, you end back up at Fielders, and by the time you get back, the party will be going. If you're not going to do the poker run and you just want to come for the event, starts at 11 o'clock, and it'll run till we're done.
At Fielders, it'll run till we're done.
Run till we're done. We had a little more limitations at the Moose, so and you know the bar's there as well, so you can go into Fielders and patronize them as well, and show them some love for stepping up and accepting this on such short notice. Again, on the website though, you can still buy the custom Tunnel to Towers Baggers and Brews poker chip we have on there. We'll also have them for sale at the event, and we also have some a new merch of our own on there.
Got plenty of merch on there if you haven't been there in a minute.
Yeah, and then at the event, we're saving them for the event. We have some custom event T-shirts that will be for sale. Now, the poker chip and the event T-shirt, 100% of those proceeds are going to this fundraising effort for Tunnel to Towers. The other merch on their website is to support the channel, just because we've had people ask that before.
So you know.
So we are raising money for them, but we're still trying to support the channel too. So hopefully you don't hate us for that.
And when Bert says 100%, it is 100%.
100%.
Because the poker chips we had donated by Umberry, and then our friend Jane Skates donated a lot of her time to engrave 2 sides of 300 poker chips. And then the T-shirts were donated by
Woods Stitch and Screen and Stitch. Sorry, I forgot that wrong.
In Chatsworth, New Jersey, so locals here.
Yep.
And they do some pretty good quality stuff. Good enough quality that we decided to get away from Teespring, have them make our T-shirts, have them make our hats. So, you know,
we're not making a dime off this event, guys. 100% of you know whatever's raised is going to that. In fact, if anything, we will probably come out of pocket for some stuff that needs to get done. So, just full transparency on that. I know people get a little sketchy with the fundraising, but this is all for the vets and first responders and Tunnel to Towers. So that's it. I don't have anything else.
That's it, man. Share this video. Contact Moose International. And
if you're not already, follow us on Instagram, because a lot of more frequent updates between now and the event will be coming out on Instagram. It's a lot easier for us to throw stuff up on there than it is to get a video out on YouTube.
And if you're an old biker and you just do Facebook and YouTube, man, download Instagram. Follow your people. All the same people are on Instagram. And it's so much easier.
Yeah, for sure. Facebook's a little sketchy anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the event. Come out. Let's raise a ton of money for Tunnel to Towers and our vets and first responders and have a good time doing it. All right? We'll see you there.
Later.